I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. You know, when you get paid to play with Legos. True, although I would probably make a lot more if I played with Legos topless, but... Although I would probably make a lot more if I played with Legos topless,
Testing? Testing? Okay, great. Mic works. Okay, so today is Thursday, the 11th of April, 2024. Time is 12:20. So, had a busy few days, which is why I wasn't on the past 2 days. Yeah. So one of my nieces was sick, so I was looking after her all day, every day. So that didn't leave me any time for streaming or gaming. So I think I'm still on Balmora. I'm on the second. Well, I suppose if you consider Bugtown as the first area, then I'm on the third area. Yeah. Login. Chapter 2: Hunt for the Emperor. Master Tol Braga has gathered a team of the galaxy's most powerful Jedi. Their goal: find the Emperor's hidden fortress, infiltrate its defenses, capture the Emperor, and bring him back to the Jedi Order. On the war-torn planet of Balmora, Jedi PatrickPearce searches for a prototype cloaking device that can expose the location of the Emperor's hidden fortress. Working with Warren Sidoro, PatrickPearce tries to win over the local Balmora resistance by disabling the communications network around the Imperial base at Solbrick. So, Star Wars Outlaws was revealed. Well, it was announced like a year ago or so. But yeah, the new trailer came out and then it was available for pre-order. I'll wait for a while before pre-ordering it. It's available on the 30th of August. And yeah, it seems the standard one is like £65, and it's on the 30th of August. But you can spend, but then there's £100 version, which is available 3 days earlier. Like, why pay an extra $35 just to get a game 3 days early? That's a bit insane. Ubisoft are pretty good at making games. I love their Assassin's Creed games. So if it's pretty much a Star Wars themed Assassin's Creed game, then that sounds good too. And then Dragon Age Dreadwolf. They BioWare showed off more about that, or some screenshots shown, so that looked pretty cool. Looking forward to playing that. My first thought was, you know what, first Dragon Age had lots of blood, so hopefully they do not forget the blood. It would be cool if they have like a thing where, you know, the characters get bloodier and dirtier, but then there's like these places where you can like freshen up, so you can like go into the nearest town or whatever, and then use the deck or something to like, or just walk into a river or something, to get the, you know, to clean your gear, armor, whatever. Yep, so don't forget the blood, don't forget the dirt and the muck, and don't forget the monster blood, the green blood, the yellow blood, yeah. Pretty cool. Right. So I'm hoping to get a nice long stream today. I'm not sure if there's any wee ones coming in today, but if there are, hopefully I can keep us on and put the PlayStation on for them. Of course, if they are in, then I will have to turn the camera and microphone off, but I'll keep playing, hopefully. That's the thing with my family, is that sometimes I don't know when I'm going to be looking after wee ones, and sometimes I do, and sometimes they're very random, so yeah. Thank you. Alright, so up there on the bridge, and then yeah. Oh, it's one of those. We better move from here before we accept any calls. Go.
Perfect. Sovish defenses have been reduced to the bare minimum. The resistance team is heading in. I think it's best if you follow and keep an eye on them.
I think it's best
Too
if
much
we
is riding
stop
on this
talking and
mission.
keep this short because we're in the middle of a battlefield. 16. Why don't you go?
You could contribute something to this mission besides bright ideas.
By the time I reach Sobrik, it would be too late to help. You're already in position. The Resistance team identified a vehicle depot as their best access point to the Imperial computer system. Transmitting the grid coordinates now. I'll continue monitoring Sobrik. If I see trouble, I'll alert you immediately. Keep our new friends safe. Over and out.
Stay down.
Yep.
And stay down.
We have control of Sobrik's power grid. Diverting power to the Troida disruptor. That's it. Transferring you to Beck Talrot. Sobrik's shield will only be down for a few minutes, so make it quick.
The Troida disruptor is activated. Sobrik's spaceport shield is breaking down. I can't thank you enough.
10. Could have done that blind.
It was surprisingly simple, really.
I hope you feel as confident about invading Sobrik, because that's next.
I'm impressed. Those garrisons were tough, and I should know. I was forced to design them. Beck's got good men, but they're not fighters like you and me. They'll need your help to retake the city. Enter Sobrik through the main gates. fight through the Empire and make your way to the spaceport from there.
17. This is going to be fun.
I'm always happy to work on my lightsaber technique.
This is where the fun begins.
Think like the Empire. That's the only way to beat them. See you inside.
Stay down.
So, the Empire... So Balmora here is one of the core worlds, and it was taken over by the Empire, and there's been a rebellion. We're helping the rebellion, the resistance to liberate Balmora. And the thing is, the Empire are kind of cowards because their forces are, you know, killing civilians, innocent people, and they're just calling it a war. Like, what kind of soldiers kills innocent people and then calls it a war? It's kind of pathetic, isn't it? Because the wars are supposed to be between one army and another, not between an army and civilians. So, we're going to be the good guys, and then our fight the bad guys, kick them off the planet, and free the Balmorans.
What it lacks in ambience, it makes up for in hospitality.
Stay down.
Cameras next. No, it's the radio in the cantina with the Knights of the Old Republic music in it. I understand Star Wars Outlaws is the first open world Star Wars game. That's not true because Knights of the Old Republic was, and the second one, and this one. But I suppose the Outlaws would be the first open world Star Wars game set in the movies. So it takes place before, between episode 5 and 6. Okay, 4 more cameras. Hopefully we can do these before the enemies respawn there. A few more. Final stage. Where are we going? 10 spaceport access codes. It's in there. Okay, great. What's up, Doc?
Have you accessed the Imperial network?
Already downloaded everything. We were leaving when the Imperial medical transport landed for refueling. Avers and his men opened fire.
Balmoran scum! Murderers! My men are dying. I'll never reach the med center now.
You just made my season, Imp. Bet you've got some choice gear on that transport.
Greedy vermin! These soldiers were defending Balmora!
16, you and your men are dead.
If you want a quick death, shut your mouth. Otherwise, I'll take my
That's
time.
very Jedi-like.
I don't care how obnoxious he is. Killing wounded soldiers isn't right.
Do you read? Colicoid nests stirred up by fighting. Waves of them headed for Sobrik's outskirts. Leave now or you'll be surrounded.
Colicoids? They'll rip us apart! Every man for himself! Move!
We can't flee! Those beasts will kill us!
I don't abandon wounded men, even Imperials. Then again, being eaten wasn't on my agenda for today.
Huh?
I can save these soldiers if someone keeps the colicoids off me.
Let's save the imps.
You work your medical magic. I'll take on the colicoids. May the Force be with us.
If we die, at least it'll be heroic. But we're not gonna die, right?
You hear that? They're here!
Done.
Planet is officially off my relaxing
First
vacation
achievement of the
list.
day. Balmora Colicoid Stalker. Okay. Alright, game bar. There we go. That's more like it. Okay, so the screenshot is called Almora Colicoid Stalker. Republic. For the Republic. Okay. BRB. Okay, still here. Just having dinner or lunch even. $13.01. Oh, I've got here. Nice. Oh, I suppose not really. It's just scrap. Oh well. Oh yeah, the emails. Totally forgot. Hopefully I've made a few sales, and if I have, then we're millionaires, multi-millionaires. Lovely jubbly.
I have done some crazy things.
Sup, Doc?
This beats them all.
That was heroic. These men owe you their lives. So do I.
Chin sides. Things don't interest me. Tell your comrades about us.
I want every Imperial on Balmora to know how a Jedi and a Resistance doctor saved your lives.
I'd never falsify a report, no matter how distasteful.
Leaving here would be a lot easier if there was another transport. Actually, I did see a speeder bike outside. Only seats one.
Just go already.
I'll find my own way out. I'm not sitting in your lap.
That goes double for me.
Your friend Warren's at these coordinates. I'll meet you there. Good luck.
Okay, might as well log out. Until I finish eating. Although, I suppose I could just call the mail droid. I'll do that next time. When I log back in. Ooh, delicious. Yep, the world is a crazy place. Always hectic and busy. Lots of stress. It's no wonder people like to come here to Ireland, where they can just pretty much relax and put their feet up, I suppose. most people here have no idea how good it is here. The people who live here. Because you see, I suppose most people, they kind of get used to where they live, and then they're like, oh, this place is no good. And same thing here with Ireland. So a lot of people here have a kind of attitude where they're used to the green and the muck and the rain and everything, and they're like, why would anybody want to come here? But then it's only when, you know, those people have like actually been to other places and then come back, and then they're like, okay, now I get it. We have nothing extreme here. So, the thing that most people here talk about is the weather, the rain, or the sun, or the clouds, or the wind, or whatever. Usually they're always complaining about the weather, even if it's sunny. Like, most of the time they're complaining about the rain, or the grey skies, or the wind, or the wind and the rain at the same time, most of the time, or the snow, or the cold. And then, yeah, so a lot of people here are like wishing it was warmer and sunnier, but then when the sun, when the warm weather comes and it's sunny, they're like, jeepers, this heat is fucking desperate. And it's because they, you know, for most of the year they kind of get used to the colder weather, so when the warmer weather comes around, they're not used to it. But, you know, what I always say is, you know, if rain is the worst thing we can complain about, then we're living pretty good. Yep. A lot of the buildings here don't have screens or anything on them, houses, because we don't need them. Yeah, we do have bugs, but they, you know, we don't have mosquitoes or anything. There are wasps, but they kind of stick to themselves most of the time. Of course, no matter where you go, the thing that you need to worry the most about is usually other people. almost gone. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna finish the last bit of my soup, put it in the kitchen, and make a cup of coffee. Okay, so just finished my lunch. I've got a cup of coffee, and I'm ready to continue. Right, so, oh yeah, it's abilities in it. And then the meal droid. Perhaps I didn't unlock it. Oh yeah, I unlocked that repair droid, not a meal droid yet. That's okay. Right, so next I need to go into the hangar.
Done.
Thank you. The access codes is probably from one of the elites standing around, so one of these dudes maybe. Well, this guy is an officer, but he's not an elite, so he probably doesn't have a code. Ooh, it's getting warmer, at least for me. Thank you. I knew it was one of these dudes.
lost, Beck. Your men are dead and your ship's in flames.
What? How could you do this to us?
Here come your reinforcements. Ask them if you don't believe me.
10. Explain yourself.
What's this all about?
We've been betrayed. Colonel Merrick's joined the Empire.
Please, don't make this hard. Surrender or die. Those are your options.
What was your loyalty worth?
What do you get for your part in this?
When the Empire came, the Republic fought, lost, and left. Balmorra needs order, stability, and power to survive. Our future is with the Empire.
Please, spare me. 15.
At this point, I think enough has been said.
Hear that, Beck? Your backups refuse to surrender. Don't make the same mistake.
Spur me from hearing what you have to say, rather than spur me and don't kill me.
Hello? Please tell me someone won that firefight.
Somebody won? Well, if one group of people is dead and the other is done, well, I'd say, yeah, of course somebody won. Yeah, do you really have to ask?
Unless Colonel Merrick wants to start fighting again. I'd say I did.
I'm no fool. I surrender.
Colonel Merrick was respected and revered all over Balmorra. If word of his
Okay,
death out
I'm gonna
into
put the
space,
file
everyone's
on.
losing support and manpower.
You coward. Weak and spineless, just like the Republic.
The Colonel was once a hero. Let him die like one. Kill him and put him in with the others. I'll say he fell in combat.
We're better than that.
Killing the Colonel won't bring your men back. He lives.
I thank you for that. Maybe you can pass some of that spine over to Balmorra.
Despite the Colonel's best efforts, you won us the spaceport. Sobrik will be a battlefield for a few days, but we'll get it under control. Meet me back at the Troida workshop. I'll be waiting.
Turn. Okay.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
And they're off. The runner-up in an intergalactic pod racing event has absconded with the championship trophy and prizes. Send a companion to catch up with him. The Taiwanese burial ship. Legend tells of a Taiwanese king buried on a starship, left adrift in the Omen system. You've painstakingly calculated its possible location. Send your companion to find it. Rancor Lair. Explorers find an uncharted lair on Dathomir, with a mutant Rancor guarding its stockpile of trophies. There's bound to be valuable items a companion could find out.
On it.
You can't take it with you. Rumor has it, recently deceased Raltirian banking mogul has his most valuable possessions jettisoned into space with his body. A companion could liberate them.
I'll take a shot at it.
Floating for years, markings identify a ship adrift in deep space as a long-lost Imperial freighter said to carry treasures confiscated during the sacking of Coruscant. Send a companion to verify.
Your peace of mind is my highest priority.
Medals of Dishonor. A war hero has died. His body was shamelessly looted, and the scavengers took his valuable and meaningful war medals. A companion should mercilessly hunt for them. Ancient City. Foragers have discovered a crude tunnel burrowing under Karida's largest mountain range, believed to be the entrance of a fabled ancient city. A companion should check it out.
I'm your man.
Reclaim history. The Hutt Cartel has possession of many ancient heirlooms of the Evokai people. Send your companion to acquire the most culturally significant pieces.
I hear you two had quite an adventure in Sobrik. I'm impressed by your commitment to saving lives.
We make a pretty great team. We should do this more often.
Uh, 13? We're not a team.
Keeping you alive isn't high on my priority list.
Don't see why not. I'm tons of fun.
This is Nicholan Cord, one of the top resistance leaders. He analyzed the data we obtained from Sobrik, found us a lead.
One of our spies was captured weeks ago, attempting to steal what might be the Empire's cloaking device project. The data revealed where she's being held.
That was weeks ago?
How long has the Resistance known about the cloaking device?
Long enough. It became an object of interest for obvious reasons. We believe she's inside an Imperial Tactical Operations base. Heavily fortified, protected by a regiment of troops.
Well, that's where I come in.
Colonel Finley commands the Republic's 5th Expeditionary Force. He's agreed to assist our operation.
Trouble is, if that Tech Op space crew sees my troops marching in, they'll close the blast shields. Those shut, there's no getting them open.
Not even with the lightsaber?
My weapon can cut through anything, even a blast shield.
No time. If the enemy summons reinforcements while we're stuck outside, we'd be trapped.
One of you Jedi could slip inside, disable the blast shields before they close, then the base would be ours.
We'd have to distract that Imperial regiment, create an opening.
My troops provide quite a distraction.
The Resistance must be part of this. Our spy won't talk if I'm not there.
I'll escort the Resistance. That leaves you to penetrate the base and deactivate those blast shields ahead of our arrival.
1. We have a plan.
Get your forces ready, Colonel. We leave immediately.
I can guarantee an enthusiastic response. I'll prepare my forces to move out.
That resistance leader. Let's keep an eye on him. His spy is the key to our victory, and he knows it. Get inside the Empire's base and deactivate those blast shields. We'll be waiting for your signal.
Whoop whoop, level up. Yeah, I'll put my camera back on whenever my nose clears up. The joys of spring.
I managed to retrieve all of the data recorders.
Perfect timing, too. Anlin just finished dressing my wounds. Not too shabby, Private.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Once that intel gets analyzed, the fleet will finally start making some headway on this planet.
Six. I see why you needed me.
You weren't kidding about those scavengers.
Persistent buggers, weren't they? Ah, serves them right. I'll transmit this data back to base. We should be able to step up our offensive any day now.
Everything went without a hitch.
Whoop whoop. Yep, even though the crew trainers are kind of useless now, still like to summon them whenever my character levels up.
It's over. Sobrik is free. I didn't think I'd live to see it. Of course, all the talk is about a Balmoran hero turned Imperial. We look like idiots. There'll be desertions. Colonel Merrick's rotting away in a secure storage room. Once the Empire's gone, he'll get a proper jail cell.
Sobrik's free, isn't it?
I kept my word.
Winning Sobrik didn't go exactly as planned. But with the city free, people will know it's only a matter of time before they're free too. Commander Maydeen wants to speak with you. We've got him waiting on ComCall.
Any reason why?
Did the commander say what it was about?
He didn't say, and I didn't pry. Balmora will never forget what you did for us. Thank you again.
Commander Maydeen, I was told you wanted to speak with me.
Sobrik is free, and we have you to thank. A battalion should be in the city soon, though it'll be a long slog. You've proven your commitment to Balmora and the Republic. I've been authorized to ask for your help with a top-secret mission.
So this was all a test?
I wasn't aware I was proving myself.
The satellite system at Imperial headquarters had to be dealt with. I'm just lucky you're the one responsible. Let me introduce Dr. Carceri, a scientist at the Balmoran Arms Factory.
Lead scientist now, actually. Not that that matters. I don't lead armies or free cities like you.
Dr. Carceri is braver than he admits. He's working on the whole reason the Empire's fighting for Balmora, the Barrager planetary defense system.
Why cross the Empire for us?
You're taking a big risk talking to us, Doctor.
With the Barrager, the Empire could hold Balmora hostage forever. The Barrager can destroy an entire orbiting fleet without launching a single ship. The host planet becomes an impenetrable fortress.
We can't do anything to the Barrager unless we can control it. For that, we need someone who knows the weapon inside and out.
The weapons designers are Dr. Meln and Dr. Ortis. They refused to work for the Empire and were imprisoned in the Gorinth Brig.
7. I've never heard of that place.
What exactly is the Gorinth Brig?
It's a brutal Imperial prison. Every scientist who refused to cooperate was sent there.
Dr. Meln and Dr. Ortis are the only people who can get us the Barrager. They must get out of the Gorinth Brig safely. My scout West Durga is on the Gorinth Plateau. Speak with him. He'll know how to get inside and free the doctors.
10. I'm on my way.
I'll get there as soon as possible.
Keep me updated, Commander. I'll do what I can to keep the Empire busy here. Good luck.
So I've got like 10 minutes before my niece comes in. I was hoping to like maybe keep playing with the camera off and the microphone muted, but this one, she's like the youngest coming in and she's the most demanding, so yeah, it's probably a good idea if I stop within the next 10 minutes. Because yeah, it definitely will not have she definitely will not give me an opportunity to keep playing this.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Bad news, my friend. The Empire just landed heavy war droids in the region. Hunter-killers.
The droids are patrolling the territory between you and the objective. If they detect you heading for that Imperial base, they'll raise an alert.
Can't risk the base's blast shields closing before you get there. You'll have to disable those war droids quickly.
Won't that alert the enemy?
If I destroy the war droids, the enemy will know I'm coming.
They'll just assume it's an attack on the war droids. By the time they realize your true objective, it'll be too late. I'm sending the latest reconnaissance data on the war droids' positions. Eliminate them and continue on to the Imperial base.
Never a dull moment. We should visit war zones more often.
There, you have the data. Be careful. Over and out.
Okay, so I shouldn't do anything more because if I'll probably have to turn it off in the middle of it. So I'll just accept any missions and check the email if I can. Yep, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Oh, it expired. Damn it. No, one expired too. Damn it. From Ian Sarkis. Subject as promised. Just wanted to thank you again for getting the Hawkeyes out alive. They didn't deserve what Reser tried to do to them. Glad to hear he's out of commission. I'm sure the commander was steamed, but he'll get over it and he'll get over it when we show him what we've been working on, sending along a little preview of what we can do. Ian. From Ian Sarkis, as promised, just wanted to thank you again for getting the Hawkeyes out alive. Oh wait. What? Do you have the same email? Weird. Exquisite cooking spices.
Does he like me after all?
Imperial General's dog tags.
Thanks.
Major, I really wish you'd think again.
I appreciate you patching up my men, Doctor. But there's a reason civilians aren't looked to for military advice. You, however, are just what the Doctor ordered, so to speak. The Imperials are sitting on key targets, and my entire platoon's been poisoned.
Poisoned?
How were your men poisoned?
The Imperials have turned the surrounding region into a toxic sinkhole. The vapors have been downing us.
The Empire dumped a whole mess of herbicides when they first invaded. Ruined an entire season's worth of crops.
Yeah, right. Crops. Anyway, any troops I send are rendered helpless by the toxins before they're picked off by Imperial patrol droids.
Can't you counteract it?
Is there any way to protect yourself from the toxins?
We've tried everything. Envirosuits, armored transports. Pretty remarkable for anti-vegetable weaponry. Fortunately, we've cooked up a formula that'll burn those toxins out of the ground.
We'll get rid of the toxins, all right. And destroy the soil in the process. These farmlands are some of the most fertile on Balmorra. The harvests are sold all over the planet. People will starve without them.
What other option is there?
Do you have a better solution?
I know it's risky, but if you can get me samples of the toxins, I should be able to develop a workable vaccine for our soldiers.
We don't have time to play scientist. I need your help dispensing the formula we have. I can count on you, right?
We need to save the farmlands.
I'm with the Doctor on this one. Let's make that vaccine.
We're starting to think the Republic had lost all sense. Thank you. I'll need several soil samples. Also, the toxin may cause some unpleasant side effects, so work quickly.
Done that already.
Anything a soldier needs, some things he doesn't.
Anything else? Okay, so I have to, oh yeah, speak to West Durga, collect 3 soil samples, destroy 3 conquest droids, and then whatever this is.
Jungubeng, stabo lutu mult nuns unzaktas. Musu tubu, ogushle zoruku.
11. I need your intel to help.
Commander Maydeen said you knew how to get inside.
Pruvata kahal gurefes, sugurutu ta selvagu.
Is that how you got yours?
I'm extremely impressed.
Ugal ungas, ut tirmu lulu uma. Ul qualuta meta jurher fut persono jormola uma.
Blah blah blah.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Right. So I've accepted everything there is here. So there's just 3 missions there. So next I have to collect 3 soil samples, then get an access key and defeat 10 Imperial forces, and also destroy 3 Imperial droids, and then I think that one updates where I have to go inside a base down there somewhere. And then if there's anything else along that road, I'll do that as well. Oh, that's our place is here. Alright, so I'm going to stop the stream, but I'll be back on later at some point today. Hopefully. Alright, that's me for now.